All right, another huge week for your Vols as we go to Tuscaloosa to take on Alabama. The tool-less Alabama Crimson Tide, who have scratched and clawed their way back into the rankings at number 24. You see, we're at number 11 now. If we look at the Tide, they have one injury to their left tackle. Ty Jordan is out for 2 weeks. We're number 10 in the BCS poll. They're number 23. And, just to review, they started out just wretchedly. Then had a couple of wins against Colorado State and Mississippi State, or Ole Miss rather, and then lost to Georgia State somehow. Rebounded to win a couple against Kentucky and Arkansas to kind of claw their way back into the SEC West division race somewhat. And here are your Vols. We had a clunker against Oregon. We escaped against Florida and Georgia. And we came back from 17 down to beat South Carolina. And Mac Jones is having a pretty solid season. 18 touchdowns, 4 INTs. Najee Harris is the guy we got to worry about as far as not letting them rip off runs. And they have a lot of speedy wide receivers out there as well. Guarantano, as we know, the INT totals is high. He has 17 touchdown passes. Ty Chandler having a solid season. 5 yards per carry, 12 rushing TDs, 84 yards per game, and Marquez Callaway really coming on like gangbusters lately. And here are your SEC standings. We're in the driver's seat in the SEC East. We hold a tiebreaker against South Carolina, obviously. Vandy's kind of fallen off a little bit. Florida as well. Georgia's having a miserable season. Missouri and Kentucky had some flashes, but they've kind of fallen back to earth some as well. Coaches poll, you have Clemson and Ohio State 1 and 2, Virginia at number 3, UCF at 4, Michigan 5, Texas, LSU, A&M, Michigan State, Washington State, your Tennessee Vols at 11, Utah at 12. Oregon has fallen off. They're down to 13. They have UCLA this week. They lost to Washington last week. Or Washington State, rather. Washington lost to Arizona State, so they're down to 4 and 2 and down from 8 to 14. Cincinnati got pasted by UCF, only dropped down 1 from 14 to 15. UCLA is up to 16 from 19. Iowa State lost to Baylor, so they're down to 17. Florida still hanging around the polls somehow. They beat Mizzou. Oklahoma lost to Kansas. My God, how'd that happen? Arizona State enters the coaches poll. Boston College, Va-Tech is at 22 after a loss to Wake, and Baylor's 5 and 1. They're at 23. Bama's at 24. South Carolina is still hanging on as well. Mizzou, La Tech, Texas San Antonio receiving votes. La Tech, Stanford, Mizzou, Notre Dame all dropped out. Notre Dame having a horrible season. Horrible season. My God. BCS poll pretty much mirrors the coaches poll, except for UCF is at number 3 in the BCS poll. Ohio State and Clemson are pretty close. UCF and Virginia are pretty much tied, really, as are Michigan and Texas. And we're at number 10 in the BCS rankings. So no real outliers compared to the coaches poll. Heisman Watch. The year of the back. I know some redshirt freshmen have won the Heisman Trophy before. I don't believe a true freshman ever has, but Zach Charbonnet is making a bid to do just that. 792 yards, 6 yards per carry, 113 yards per game, 8 TDs. He's also thrown in 20 receptions for 3 more touchdowns. Deshaun McCleese and Clyde Edwards-Hilaire are behind him. 5.5 yards per pop, 105, 7 TDs. Edwards-Helaire, 5.8 yards per pop. He's averaging 116 yards on the ground and 8 rushing TDs. You'd figure he'd be gaining steam, not losing it. Not much of a threat in the passing game, though. Anthony Gordon is a sole QB. He's averaging 301 yards per game, 23 touchdowns, and 7 INTs out of Washington State. Repping the air raid, and Elijah Collins, a redshirt freshman. 5.7 yards per game per carry, 124 yards per game. He's getting the rock fed to him heavily, and 6 rushing TDs, and 3 more receiving TDs as well. So yeah, the backs are showing out.
Hi everybody, Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports.
All right, live from Bryant-Denny Stadium in Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
2 of the most storied programs in the country and one of the game's great rivalries. You're taking a peek at warm-ups as Tennessee and Alabama get set to clash in the 3rd Saturday in October. That's going to do it for us here on the...
Not a vintage Bama season by any stretch.
Action coming at you right now. Brett Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit.
This game is known in college football as the 3rd Saturday in October. This series dates back to 1901 when these 2 teams played to a 6-6 tie.
And now let's head down to the coin toss. Brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste and 0 calories. Enjoy everything.
Alabama tees up the ball as we get ready for the opening kickoff. Sends it sailing downfield. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. The Volunteers have got a guy at quarterback that is a true leader. We found that out this week talking to him.
We sure did, Brad. It was interesting this week.
All right, Jarrett, need you to show out.
He called a players-only meeting without any of the coaches, just to get this team focused and let them understand what it takes to go on the road and to win this kind of game. And when you have that kind of leadership, you got a real chance to be able to go on the road and win.
Taken down.
All right, come on.
28-yard line. The Volunteers coaching staff has just been raving about this kid, putting up some monster stats this season. He's a great fit for their system. I think that's the key right now. That's one of the reasons why he's putting up numbers that are among the nation's elite.
Wow. We just got detonated. Jeez.
Didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
Dudes.
The 6. Ball on the 20. They're one of the loudest crowds in the country, and they are on their feet. Wants to go long and does.
Does he hang on? He does. Marquez Callaway, grown man. Grown man play.
And if those guys can't keep up with their man, you can give up some long completions like this one.
He scrambled.
At
the 33.
All right. Make something out of nothing. All right, way to win.
At the 17.
That's good decision-making there and mechanics by the quarterback. He knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but he looked off the other receivers first.
Way to fight, Mr. Jennings. Well, they pursued that very well.
To about the 13. They've been 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive, and they'll try to convert again here. Becoming the 12th man, the crowd is always into it here.
Oof, paid the price.
That's the third time they've converted on third down on this drive. When you can stay on the field in these kind of situations, you're doing something right.
They are turning it up a notch.
Here we go. Hang on. All right.
For the touchdown.
These guys don't get tense down by the end zone. Sometimes a young quarterback will make a silly mistake, or a receiver will come down with a case of stone hands. But not with this.
Big play in that drive was Callaway hanging on that 50-50 ball.
You had this game all figured out. The script gets flipped. The Commodores sail to victory, 28-17. Elsewhere, the Gamecocks held the final spot in the top 25. They hope this one will impress the voters. And
South Carolina bounces back.
Drop 2 straight. The Gamecocks grab the victory, 31-7.
And for the Volunteers, a golden hours drive.
All right, let's go.
Caught with room to work. He goes out of bounds at the 29-yard line. Complete. He's got
Well, I'll take holding Ruggs to a 2-yard gain on just about anything. And let's go. 3 and out. Thank you.
32-yard line. So the offense fails to pick up a... He gets it out to about the 4.
Good job. Good job.
I like how efficient.
Stays in bounds to make a nice...
Let's make it happen.
He gets out to about the 32-yard line.
Go, go, go.
Throws into coverage, just picked off.
He seemed a little hesitant on that throw.
Wow, he closed on that really quick.
Time to break on the ball and pick it off.
My God. That was just a great play. Hit the tackle.
Brought down after a nice run up the middle. He's tackled at the 47.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
jeez. Cut like a fiend.
They'll bring him down at the 37-yard line.
No, 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 no. Yes, underthrown. Oh.
It looked like the pass was sailing out of reach, but he just climbed the ladder and made a spectacular interception.
We talked about this sophomore before the game, and he sure can play, I'll tell you that.
And we're getting nothing on the ground so far. Not a thing.
Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
That's more like it.
Always a noisy place to play and tough on the offense. Throws it in a hurry.
Go.
Excellent open field tackle.
Wow. I tried to leave that inside, too. All right. I see you.
He came up with a fantastic interception there.
Well, you know the quarterback is kicking himself for that one. He just made the wrong read.
Okay. All right. Not terrible.
Gain of 3 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
And he's taken down at the 32.
Tight ends can really be a wild card in any offense. Sometimes the defense are a little bit confused on how to handle them.
Come on, come on, come on. Pursue. Tackle. All right. Come on.
Gain of 5 yards. That brings him 2nd and 5.
Good job, good job, good job.
Ready for it.
Yeah, oh, good job, good job.
Drilled as he let go of that football.
Yeah,
He's getting a lot of time to throw.
That'll bring
He gets it up, and it's long enough, and he splits the uprights.
that one looked like cake for this kid. Chalked up 3 points for the offense.
7-3, Tennessee. Maintain possession on their last drive. Let's see what he does here.
And I don't think this defense will lay down lightly. They're going to try to continue to rattle this guy.
You got to be kidding me.
Nice run there.
We cannot run the football against those looks.
What was most how he followed the play, and he just didn't.
That's a fumble.
It was that effort that allowed him to come away with the fumble.
Here in play.
And we brought a zero blitz, and they ran a slip screen. And no one was there because of the zero blitz. Of course.
So at the end of one, the Crimson Tide in front, 10-7. We can only hope the second quarter is as good as the first. Tight ball game, folks.
Mike 35, Mike 35. Let's go.
Gets it out quickly.
Paid the price.
He's tackled at the 35.
Oh, what am I doing? That was all my fault.
Tackle made around the 30.
4 turnovers. He came from the opposite hash to rob the square, and I didn't think he could get it, but I should know better.
This just must feel like a bad dream to this offensive coordinator. Nothing has gone right today, and his quarterback is really off target.
35, Mike 35.
Pulls down the catch, and he's got
This is not trending good.
22.
Come on, pursue. Very good. Very good.
I don't think the play developed the way it was supposed to, and the net result is a loss.
That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Four down. Mike 35, Mike 35.
Up the middle for a nice game.
Gaining 4.
All right, come on.
That makes it 3rd and 7.
Two times. Four down. 35's the Mike.
Wow. Nigel Warrior got ripped.
There, and now they're looking at 1st and goal.
There we go. Come on, keep him out. No, no.
This Reese Davis update.
Check out what's going on in Boulder. And for Arizona, they get into the end zone on the last play of the game. The Wildcats win it by 3.
That's good stuff, Reese. Thank you. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Sends it sailing downfield. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. It's been a tough outing for this quarterback, Herbie.
Well, he's definitely dug his team into a hole with those 3 picks. Let's see if he can make a play and somehow get his team back in this.
And strange things can happen in these grudge match games. Now, he might have had an error-prone game so far, but guys do have a tendency to pick just the...
Mike 8.
Here they come.
Oh, just throw to R1, you idiot.
That is the loss of 10 yards on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 9.
Tackle around the 44-yard line.
That'll make it 3rd and 1.
Wow, he got punched in the face. Good Lord.
Steps out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
Gain of 3 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Mike 35, Mike 35. Check.
That we can't have.
Get nice yardage on that run.
Can't have Mac Jones running power read.
That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
I can deal with Harris gashing us, but not Mac Jones. We're just not putting up any resistance right now.
28-yard line.
They're just cutting right through us. Momentum and player hot streaks in game in this game are a real deal, and you're seeing it right now. They're just rolling.
This every time you're here, and you're never disappointed. This crowd is amazing. He goes downtown. Almost picked off. Well, he tried to thread the needle.
We're being exposed. We're being exposed as frauds.
Progression and find the
And he's hit before he can go anywhere. What a throw for a big gain.
Oh boy.
Going long.
Oh, thank God Ruggs dropped that. Oh my God. Off coverage, and you still had him by, about 3 yards.
He's on the run.
Came in untouched, but he escapes. Now just natural defensive line slant action.
Nice run, and he's brought down.
Gaining 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
He's going to try and scramble.
Tackle him!
He's at midfield.
He just looked at him. Oh my God. Dudes, wake up. All right.
He goes at about the 37-yard line.
That's a gain of 3 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 8.
We're just getting killed. Absolutely killed. Holy cripe!
Grab on the play.
Could he have been any more wide open?
A quick update now. Here's Reese.
Checking in on some ACC action, the Panthers
Uh-oh.
deliver the perfect connection and a touchdown. The Panthers are on top, 14-7.
You can never look ahead. Throws into coverage, just picked up.
This is a disaster. They're doing a great job of just
25.
playing in between stuff and not giving me clean reads on that.
quarterback seems to be forcing things a bit. I understand trying to get back.
That, and it was thrown behind him. Again.
Signals.
Oh, did we hurt Mac Jones on that last play? Ooh, that's a little Tua.
Well, this is a nice run for the first down by this quarterback.
Alabama just took their first time out. Touchdown, Alabama.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So little Tua comes off the pine to throw a touchdown pass, and they've got 37 points in the first half.
Complete. He's got room. He's taken down.
I was trying to get something before the half.
That's good for a gain of 12 yards. That makes it
Going long.
Okay, Marquez. Way to be a man.
14-yard line. So what do you think of this receiver after that play?
The quarterback made a nice throw, but it was the receiver who made this happen. That's a great way to make a statement.
Tackle.
Go, 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 go. Come on, get on the board, get on the board, get on the board.
That's good for a gain of 10 yards. That'll make it 2nd and inches.
Wow.
Nice job by the offense to get the final few yards to the end zone.
Yeah, they knew what play to call for in that situation and made it work.
That comes to a close as they head to the locker rooms. 38-14, Crimson Tide.
Hi, everybody. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollock here in the studio as always to lend a little perspective to what just went down in the first 30 minutes. This first half's not going to go on either defensive coordinator's resume.
Miserable.
They're not sending
Absolutely
us out
miserable.
saying, hire me, because they couldn't stop anything. We always talk about adjustments at halftime. What kind of adjustment can you really make? Is this more X and O, or is this more effort, attitude, and getting a little nasty?
Well, the first adjustment you make, Reese, is tearing the game plan up, because that didn't work. I mean, we're gonna have to find some new defenses. You always come into the week and come into that game, and you think you have a plan to stop a designed offense. It's not working. You got to do something a little bit different this second half. They planned all week. They didn't plan properly. They got to find some new ways to put pressure on the quarterback and make things happen on defense.
We've done what we can do here at halftime. Time to get you back out to the second half. We'll keep an eye on everything going on in college football. Brad Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit ready with a call.
Hurts on offense. We've fallen behind before, but this is a different animal.
Out of bounds at about the 31.
God in heaven.
In the open field. And he's finally knocked out of bounds at the 41.
You know, you gear up for the run, then they rip you with play action to the tight end. He has over 100 yards receiving. Then when I play man, Judy gets open by 30 yards. I got caught up. I read it, but I got blocked or stuck on the, yeah, I ran into a blocker.
He's knocked down after a big game.
That makes it 1st and goal.
And the big pickup through the air has made it 1st and goal. To the end zone.
Need a pick there. Oh my God. If he throws that, we need to pick that off.
Ready to make down his route, and it forced the quarterback to have to throw the ball close to the boundary, and eventually he didn't have a chance to make the play.
Kicks away. And it sails through the uprights. Lose.
Oh. Now you want to hold your blocks.
Throws right, intercepted.
We just can't get anything. We can't get a thing going. I mean, how else was I supposed to throw that football?
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43. Alabama in control. Harris takes it left. And they make the stop around the 44-yard line.
That is a loss of 1 yard. That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
Screen pass. He's got his halfback. And he's taken down at the 42.
Very fortunate that wasn't worse than it was. Every time they've called a screen, it's been against the perfect play call. Against it.
Tackle made at the 22.
Makes the tackle. Gain of 2 on the play. That makes it 7.
Quick strike and he
God almighty.
Johnson's intended receiver.
Nothing is working. They're just all over everything.
Here's a throw and it's all.
Nothing is open. Not a thing is open. Either it's completely covered or they make a great play.
Gets it out quickly. He's tackled right around the 40. Now he's scrambling.
Finally, we get to him. Flushed him out with the inside rush. He goes right to Darrell Middleton. Show some pride, dudes. Or
Fires out to his receiver.
get beat off the line and give up a touchdown.
He's ringing up the points with all these touchdown throws. That's his 4th.
Well, he's shown such great poise back there in the pocket. That's the main reason he's been able to find the end zone.
Just a clean press break.
He makes the PAT. A nice 5-play, 53-yard drive. And a touchdown as a result.
Brad, I thought the offense did a really nice job of mixing up the play calling on that drive. I thought the defense was...
Caught and a big hit. He stopped in his tracks.
Gets decked. We're either getting decked, getting picked off, or not getting open.
Catches it, and he's looking for more. He's taken down at the
All right, come on, let's try to save some face at least.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Mike 35, Mike 35. Ready! 59 Philly! 59 Philly!
He steps out at the 44. Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here.
Oh, they're covering so much ground in their curl flat drops.
First down.
Mike 8! Mike 8!
And it's been a huge problem.
Lucky 95!
Fires out to his wideout. Brought down at the 24. And down he goes.
Light box, only gained 3 yards. That's been the story of the game.
Gain of 2 yards. That makes it 3rd and 7.
Let's go!
And he's going to be sacked.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Now we can't block them at all. Raekwon Davis gets in.
any given pass play. And as a play caller, you constantly have to be aware of it. Whether you're going to roll away from him or you're going to chip with a tight end or a running back, you're constantly concerned and aware.
They'll call on the field goal unit here for this long field goal attempt. The kick is up. It's got the distance. And he nails the...
Yay! Throws it away. Good awareness. Judy. You know, I can't be mad at it. They're just better. Better, and playing on the road in this game is no joke.
That's 3 down and 1 to go. Alabama's got a huge lead.
We got a whole quarter to go.
Won this game. Gives it right side. Runs outside for a nice gain.
This is the bad thing about football, man. When you're getting your tail kicked and there's a whole quarter left to play and you just gotta do it, you gotta deal with it. It's not a good feeling. Those of you who've played before, I know you know that feeling.
47.
Where there's just nothing you can do, but you gotta play the game out.
And they hit him in the backfield.
Call it a loss of 1 yard on the play.
Halfback's got it on the quick throw. And he hits him hard at the 40-yard line.
Good for a gain of 6 yards. 4th down.
Wow, they're going for it. They're just trolling us now at this point.
4th down, and the offense is still on the field.
And they get it. Of course they do. And they're still throwing, too. They want to put the speed limit on us.
23-yard line.
Hey, stand up for yourselves.
Boy, it's been a long day for this defense, a day they'd probably like to forget about, but at least an interception like this is maybe some momentum for them, not just here today, but more importantly, as they look at the film of this game and try to build some confidence for the future, maybe this could help them.
Tackled after a decent run up the gut.
I'm leaving the starters in. I want them to feel every minute of this abject humiliation and remember it.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
Call it a gain of 4 yards.
Now he tries to buy some.
We can't even get a setup play to work against them.
Pressure was still enough to force a bad pass.
Tackle made around the 41-yard line.
All right, Carlin Phils. Amy is running pretty well.
He's tackled right around the 46-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 12 yards. 1st down.
Three down. Mike 35. Mike 35. Sam. Black 85. Black 85.
Quick strike to the receiver. And And they make the stop at about the 33-yard line.
No, Marquez Callaway's injured. Oh, that's terrible.
First and 10.
Quick out to his receiver. He's taken down at the 25-yard line.
Call it a gain of 8 yards. That makes it second and 2.
You know what? He got up kind of slow as well. Let's get these guys out of here. Let's get them out of the game.
Little screen pass. Tackle at the 16-yard
All right, not awful.
Gain of 4 on that play.
Pressure.
Oof. He got belted.
Bring him down in the backfield.
Came in free. Clemson and Pitt are in overtime and tied at 17. That's hilarious. No point kicking the field goal.
Now they'll give it another go.
Look at their press coverage. It's so good.
Quick pass, and he's right there to knock it away.
When the first down marker is that far away, someone's got to step up and make a play on fourth down. It just didn't happen for him here.
Well, thank God that's over. What a disaster that was.
This one's in the books, and our final score, Alabama 48, Tennessee.
Bama shows out and shows why they're Bama, and they take another big step to getting their season back to some type of respectability. And we get exposed as fraudulent top 10 contenders.
Will have this date marked in red on their calendar for next year.
That's going to do it for this presentation of
Guarantano's worst games have all come on the road.
This is Brad Nessler saying goodbye.
That is not a coincidence in this game. Just absolutely dominated in every conceivable way. Yeah, just misery here. Complete and utter misery. 5 picks. 55% completion percentage, and he was sacked 3 times. Chandler, 4.4 yards per carry. A lot of that was late in the second half. We couldn't run against light boxes, which was a major problem. If you can't run against a light box, there's going to be issues. Marquez Callaway came to play, but no one else did much of anything. Josh Plummer had a touchdown, but everyone else found it very tough to get separation. And even Marquez Callaway's 2 big catches came on 50-50 balls. Everyone played terrible on defense. Who cares about the tackle numbers? We all sucked. Alonzo Taylor had an INT, as did Jalen McCullough, but yeah, they got what they wanted when they wanted it. For the most part. They had 486 yards of total offense, and we turned the ball over 6 times. So just a complete annihilation all the way across the board. All right, so let's see how far we drop when we advance. Go from 11 to 15, and we go to Mizzou, who's now 5-3. That loss doesn't hurt us as far as a division loss. We're 3-0 in the division. Mizzou's 1-3. They've fallen on hard times. And they got a whole host of injuries. Kelly Bryant's having a big year. They've lost 2 straight games. And 3 out of their last 4 after a strong start. So anyway, we'll see how we do. We got to lick our wounds from that one. We got another road tussle coming right back. And we got to play Vandy, still is having a really good year. So we got to get back on the horse and get the ship righted quick. Thanks for tuning in as always, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. I'll talk to you all later. Peace.